So what we're going to do now is figure out how to use the financial math calculator, which will come in handy for some of the assignments that you're going to be doing this week. When you go into your week 4 folder, you'll see financial math calculator. This is a Microsoft Excel file that you can either save to your desktop, you can save to a place in your personal computer that you'll find it easily. So click on it. You'll get a screen that says requested file can be accessed. Click this link. It'll ask you to save it, open it, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to save it to our desktop. And there we now have the file saved. The file that we've saved. Let's open it up and take a look. What you'll see, there's a few tabs at the bottom that kind of describe some of the functionalities of this. The first is called Plan Savings with Deposits. So for example, I have a daughter who's going to be going to college or doing something when she's 18 years old. So I've got 18 years to save some money for her. So let's assume we have an interest rate of 7%. So we can enter 7 as our interest rate. In 18 years, I want her to be able to have, $200,000. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I'm going to put in money 24 times a year. I'm going to do this for 18 years. In order to accumulate $200,000 in those 18 years, I'm going to need to put in $231 roughly. That's how that one works. Savings with deposits simply means I'm going to put deposits into an account regularly, and I want to find out how much I'm going to have after a certain amount of time. So let's say we have the 7% interest rate, and I'm going to put in $25 every month for the next 10 years. I'm going to end up with $4,300. So basically in all these things, all these sheets, what you're going to do is just enter the numbers that you want to calculate, or your final tally will be given to you. This one, plan savings without deposits, 7% interest. I want $200,000 for my daughter in 18 years. Let's say my interest gets compounded quarterly, which means 4 compounding periods per year, 18 years. I'm going to need to put in $57,000 in order for that money to accumulate to $200,000 after 18 years. Savings without deposits. There's a couple of calculations we can do here. We can either find interest. Say I'm going 7% again. I put in $1,000. I compound, let's say monthly, 12 times a year. I'm going to do this for 20 years. In 30 years, I'm going to have $4,000. The bottom calculation is when you get interest compounded continuously. So 7% initial principal of $1,000 for 20 years. I'm going to have just a little bit more money after 20 years if I compound continuously. The last two sheets that we have down here at the bottom are for monthly loan payments. So you'll enter interest rate on your loan, 9.75%. I've borrowed $7,500, and I'm going to take out the loan over 5 years. There's my monthly payment, $158.43. And then below here we have all the what your balance will be each month for those 4 years. And obviously here at the end of the 5 years, your loan will be paid off. And then finally we've got mortgages, sort of a special monthly payment calculator. Interest rates now, ooh boy, they're pretty low. Let's just say 5%. And I'm going to take out a $150,000 mortgage for 30 years. It calculates my loan payment. So my mortgage payment each month will be $805. Down here it shows how much you pay in interest and how much you pay in principal. And in the right column here it tells you how much interest you'll pay each year. Now this comes in handy. This is the interest, so this $7,400 from your taxes. This money is tax deductible. You don't have to pay taxes on it. It's a good money saver for those who buy a home as opposed to those who rent.